Poppy. Miss Poppy, where are you at? Why are you here, Miss Poppy? Why are you unhappy, Miss Poppy?
Oh, good, you're safe.
Indeed.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Are there any side quests I missed? I feel like I missed a lot of side quests. Let's go do this ancient magic spot.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Expelliarmus! Hello.
What do you sell,
Do you
mister?
have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact.
How do you
Name's
wander with that
Leopold
setup?
Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, see if there's
What
something you
have to say?
need.
I should probably buy those.
Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
Alright. What dark arts are at this one?
These rocks have seen better days. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Got it beat. I feel like I need to do some of these Merlin things.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Best of me.
Good.
Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. That's that. Settled.
Yeah.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Expelliarmus!
Excuse me? Hello?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you help me?
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me.
What?
Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could...
Never understood laws.
All they do is interfere with making a
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get over.
Let's take out these guys.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Confringo! Levioso!
I guess you're in a heap of trouble.
Accio!
You've made a grave mistake.
Confringo! Levioso!
One's taken to the
Protego! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio!
Expulso!
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
Never have come in.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo!
Boom, boom, boom.
Confringo! Incendio! Arresto momentum!
What are you?
Electricity! Flipendo!
Expulsar!
Glacier!
The blade!
Confringo!
Not going well for you.
Levioso! Incendio!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arresto momentum!
Might want to look up.
Revelio!
Snow loot.
Depulso! Depulso!
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
So windmill. So castle over the ruins. There's a windmill in the background. X marks the spot on a plateau with a little tree. There's a windmill. Here's the windmill.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Merlin trial.
Depulso! Revelio! Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Easy enough.
I should investigate. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. There's something about that tree. Confringo! That solves that. Confringo! Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
House elves and wizard kinds
Aloha Mora.
rolling in a...
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, but us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
What can I? I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
I shall have been. It's the students from the
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
You will have to stop Ranrock's loyalists. This will not be enough.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
On this way.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Oh, no, you don't. Levioso. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Up for a minute, no. The one who released Levioso. That's the student who stopped us. No! No! Make it stop! Levioso. You see, from the start, an utterly pitiful display.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Confringo.
You think you're served?
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I will have my revenge!
Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio.
It's truly.
Defender. Levioso.
You almost had it.
Levioso. Accio.
Just you wait. Solid ground.
Hit it.
Confringo. Levioso.
You're making this for your feet.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
Was that you?
That's the student who released.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Hey,
You won't get to stop. What strange magic is this?
easily diverted.
Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Crucial. Glacius. Confringo.
When are you going to give up?
Confringo. Glacius. Hello.
This doesn't seem like a
Do you
good
have anything
location.
for sale?
Hello.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So now.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? Suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Sure you can. Main quest time.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Armit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you.
What are Armit and I to do again? Armit and I can do this.
I will await your...
Looking at us.
Here we go. Goblin's Mine.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
Such arrogance.
Keep your wits about you, Armit. I'll get you through this mine. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
What's that shit?
Arresto Incendio! Crucio!
Descendo!
Fire!
Incendio! Arresto Momentum!
What's that shit?
Incendio! Defender! Crucio! Glacius! Confringo!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through this safely, Armit. You have my word. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. We're being watched by a door. Depulso.
Clever.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio. Confringo.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armid. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Glacius. Protego. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo.
I work best. Until
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what?
That was meant for me.
Descendo. Flipendo.
fight about as well as a pumpkin.
Depulso. Descendo.
You can't stop us.
Flipendo.
I won't rest.
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Confringo. Levioso.
I'll kill you when I get down from here.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Oh, this really is too...
Revelio. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Confringo.
This is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What? I wonder if the boiler powers the lever.
Revelio.
It must.
Confringo.
Handle. See it?
I need to get that loot.
Revelio. Accio.
Devil's snare.
Revelio.
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Confringo. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Confringo.
Always my turn for patrol.
Descendo.
Confringo. Glacius. Depulsor. Defender. Leviosa. Bombarda. Descendo.
One less sheep to worry about.
Leviosa. Descendo. Defender.
I've been fighting.
Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Crucial.
Chill spells glance off of me.
Incendio.
Easily conquered.
Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Accio. Confringo.
Not quite.
Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Put me down.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Descendo.
Confringo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat.
Seen, do we?
Confringo. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight.
We did it. You did.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Hey.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Pixie! Propellant! Incendio!
Kill spells blast off of me.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Crucio! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Crucio.
Teach you nothing about you.
Let's get
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Mine looks like a tomb. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelio. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You wait till I'm on solid ground.
Revelio.
What was that?
Defendo.
Yes.
Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Confringo.
Dead God.
That ledge is awfully high.
Leviosa.
Ideas?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous
Revelio.
fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Repair. Revelio. Defendo. Descendo. Levioso. Imperium. Defendo. Levioso.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I could do this for hours.
Leviosa!
Let me down!
Bombardment! Glacier! Leviosa! Imperio! Defender!
Hit it. Truly.
Expelliarm! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Leviosa! Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Crucio! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Crucio!
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Revelio!
Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Gear slots.
Revelio! Incendio! Leviosa! Confringo!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Revelio! Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see.
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant? Oh, I do know when to stop.
I have to complete...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spitwitches as soon as you can.
We can do the flying quest.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Is the new reversal hanging Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right. I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Let's go try that.
Nothing over here.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Levioso, Expelliarmus, Accio, Incendio, Arresto Momentum, Deposit, Defendo, Imperio, Levioso, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Accio, Incendio, Arresto Momentum, Crucio, Flipendo, Incendio, Bombarda, Levioso, Imperio, Percy, Incendio,
So this is the infamous well, that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Revelio, Bombarda, Defender, Confringo,
Revelio. I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This was quite difficult to retrieve. Shouldn't I get a reward for my trouble?
Aye, of course I'm happy to pay you. I can't afford much. I've promised to pay for all the supplies Milo's daughter will need to attend Hogwarts one day.
In that case, all right. Here's the heirloom watch.
Oh, thank you. I know that Milo's daughter will be glad to have this.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.